Keep them up there, that's great.
Hello. Over there.
Hi. I'm sorry you had to wait so long.
It's all right.
Can we get you to just look into camera right here and say and spell your name for us?
Hi, I'm Anna Lane.
Sonja Mobley.
Daniele Ferraro. Elizabeth Noel Donovan.
Lacey Bonner.
My name is Casie Waller.
Jenny Qualls.
Laura Thorburn.
Jennifer Wexler.
Megan Molloy.
I've wanted to be an actress since basically as long as I can remember.
I mean, I've been on stage since I can remember.
I feel like I've been doing it forever.
I've been acting since I was 6.
Been doing it since I was 6.
I was born like this.
I mean, I've always known. There was never a question. Like, that was totally my path.
The word starlet definitely conjures up images of past movie stars.
I just get like an automatic visual of like,
I don't think of starlets as people who can act.
I think of bimbo.
I think of it as someone very bright and shiny and expectant and on the verge of something big.
You know, like the girl walking in that beaded gown on the red carpet. Walking in the Gucci shoes and the Prada bag and the just, you know, a $10,000 gown and just smiling and, you know, everything just looking so perfect and all the cameras taking pictures of you and knowing that you're going to be on the cover of People magazine and people are talking about you and how great you were in this and how much, you know, how much you've grown as an actress since your first role and, you know, just that girl walking in on the red carpet, and that's what it means to me.
I think that if you're doing it for fame, it's for the wrong reasons. Because it's not, you know, it's not why I do it. So, I don't know, I get like real mad, I guess, when I hear people who like it, who want to do it for money or because they have their insecurities and who don't do it for the love. You know what I mean? The passion that wakes you up every morning.
Passion. That's the only reason I do it. I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the fame, and if the fame comes, great, but it calls me, it gets me up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I work all night at it, I go to acting class, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and teach 3 aerobic classes, and then to give me enough time, you know, to squeeze in my auditions, and then I take my kids to basketball and baseball, and then I come home and I train a couple more people, and then I go to acting class, and then I sleep 2 hours and I get up and do it again, and it's because I want to so bad to act.
It's always what I wanted to do. I mean, I've never felt anything as close to the rapture that I feel when I'm performing or when I'm on stage.
It just took me away from my life. It took me away from the things that were going on with me and helped me get lost into, you know, a place where I felt like I could live also, and helped me to understand how to live too, you know, and kind of just opened my eyes to life around me.
I love to be in front of people. I love to be the center of attention. I always have. I don't know whether it's a product of my being an only child and all of the attention always being focused on me, but I mean, that's what I love, and I love to just get out there, and I love to become a part of another world too, and to be somebody besides me for a day. That fascinates me, and it makes me feel more alive and more real, I guess.
I had a moment the other day, actually, and I got to experience feeling like a woman. And it was just from class. It was just a monologue we had to do in class, and it was a character that we had to get into, a woman. And for me, I don't feel like a woman, and I don't like to live in my sexuality, and I don't like people to see me on the outside. I like people to see the inside. And I felt like really stupid and slutty and just disgusting, but I remember the whole way home I was just like giggling, and I got to live in so much joy. It was like a dream world after that, so it was really exciting for me. Yeah. So it's those kinds of things that make me want to do acting.
I had been away from it for a while, actually, and all of the time that I was away from it, I felt like something was missing, and I felt like I just turned into this drone that wasn't completely satisfied, and there was that void, and now I'm out here trying to fill the void, I guess.
This town can smell fresh meat. And I was just naive and just glowing and just happy and just so excited to be in the big city.
I just got off the bus. Where do I go to be a star?
The first week I was out here, my car was hit, and then it was stolen, and then someone carved "I'll be back" on my door. So it's kind of like, wow, maybe I wasn't meant to be out here. But now I've passed that over, and I've been out here for about 1.5 years, and it's been great. I really like it.
Someone had referred me to this producer. And we talked a lot, and he seemed like a really nice guy, and he said, yeah, I'll help you out. I also manage, I'll totally hook you up. So we met for coffee, and he said, okay, let's go have dinner, and he showed me around Beverly Hills and Rodeo Drive and all that stuff. I was just like, wow. And he wanted to take me back to his apartment, and we were gonna talk, and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then he started trying to ply me with drugs and alcohol. And then he just started he just kind of attacked me, literally, and just started kissing me. And I started crying, and he said, he's like, if you tell anybody, I'll kill you. I know where you live, I'll kill your boyfriend. Like, really evil. Really evil. It was so scary. So anyway, he finally took me home. I never talked to him again. I learned my lesson.
You go into it and it's about being magical. It's about being special. It's about that if destiny favors you, you'll be chosen. And the reality is that it's a business. And you have to pick up yourself every day and be like, okay, I can do this. It's not this, I can do this anymore. It's like, no, I can do this.
Fuck it, look, here I am. I am the best, okay? You need me. You have to it's like you have to have that attitude, look, I am so good, your project is gonna suck if you don't have me.
For me, a big issue is weight. I've had to lose 20 pounds. I'm currently down to about a size 6, designer 6. Trying to get down to a 4 to be more castable. That's a big thing for me, is really, really not eating when I want to eat. Because, skinny and anorexic sells in this town.
It's gotta take its toll on you, self-esteem wise. It's gotta start making you feel like a piece of meat, which we are. I mean, I am a commodity. I sell myself. I get it. I'm okay with it.
I'm currently just scream queen in these low budget, straight to video horror movies, priceless.
For 2 hours, I was a clown in Tarzana. I immediately had to get in the car and drive over here. It took me 1 hour and 45 minutes to get here. I was 15 minutes late. I was out there on Figueroa, parked in my car, changing into my clothes. I had been putting on my makeup in the car and washing off my clown makeup. And then I ran over here, and I was just like, and that's kind of what it's like all the time.
You just can't freaking give up. People just pack their bags and go home because the business is bullshit and people are so mean, but we're all here because we love to do this.
I feel like you've got to be here, you got to wake up every day because something's waking you up, not just to do whatever it is that you're supposed to do. And I feel like there are some people on this earth who have a deeper meaning, who look for that in themselves, who look for their honesty and their truth and what they are meant to give out. And so for me, if I see someone that's walking through life and they don't appreciate things and they have no purpose and then no passion, I mean, why are you waking up every day?
I remember when in my junior high yearbook, they asked me, to write something about ourselves and what we want in the future. And I remember writing, you know, I want to be an actress or a lawyer, I think I said at the time, live in Beverly Hills and drive a Mercedes-Benz convertible. And it's like, I kind of, you know, I look back and I read everybody else's, all my friends, like what they said they wanted to do and be, and they all kind of ended up there. It's really strange. You know, back when you're 13, you know, you think, you know, more than 10 years later, some people would have changed or whatever. And when I look back, I really haven't changed. And a lot of my friends, what they said they wanted to do, they really didn't change. So I guess it's kind of, you just know. And you just go with it.
That was great.
Yeah, thank you. It's a really great interview. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and there's Lucy's out here. We have